Hi, it's Jody Cowan here from Functionally Fit. Let's talk about pushing strength and some of the progressions that we can use when we're training with just our body weight. Okay, so for the push-up, there's a couple of key points of performance that we want to make sure that we've got. When we start out, we want our hands to be just below our shoulders. We can, as a variation, go narrower or wider, but I want you guys to start out with your hands right below your shoulders. Then you're gonna pull the shoulders down, make sure that your neck is as long as possible. Don't let your shoulders start to creep up. Keep everything nice and tight. And then squeeze your glutes and engage your core. We wanna make sure that we don't end up bananaing through the back or getting that lumbar curve. So keep everything nice and tight. Then you lower by pulling the elbows back, chest forward, and press back up. So this is our easiest modification of the push-up. You can change, you can make it a little bit easier by just going to a higher angle, or you can make it a little bit harder by going a little bit lower down. Once you guys have gotten strong enough at the box variation, we can move on to our push-up on the ground. So a couple of things that we want to really make sure is that our hands are staying right below the shoulders to start, and as you come down, you want to make sure that the elbows stay over top of the wrist, so that you're not ever coming down this way. Okay, so come forward, elbows stay above the wrist, and then slide forward. Keeping the core tight and the glutes engaged all the way through the movement. Okay, so as we progress through the push-up, basically all we're doing is changing our angle, so we can move into a decline push-up and start to use the box again. So when we set up, we want to again have our hands right below our shoulders, bring your feet up above you, keep your butt tight, keep your core engaged, and then we're just going to slowly lower, keeping our elbows above the wrists. And that's it. You can go as high as you want. You'll end up in a handstand push-up. So with all of our progressions, the biggest thing to keep in mind is when is the next step come along. So a good rule of thumb is if you can't do any of the reps, obviously that's your next goal. Once you can do one, you can start practicing that, but don't put a lot of intensity into it. At about 5 reps, I recommend maybe adding in some variations and changing things up a bit. And once you've gotten to 10 reps at any given movement, you can use that to train your cardiovascular strength as well. So putting it into your metabolic conditioning. Have fun, guys. Enjoy bodyweight training. This is what you've got for the rest of your life, so make the most of it.